Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. Hi, Gorilla Monsoon, here with Pat McAfee and with Booker T. And today on NXT, we're going to talk about, what happened yesterday on Monday Night Raw. Yesterday on Monday Night Raw, we saw LA Knight beat Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and that war is prolonging between each other. I'd like to know, Gorilla Monsoon says, if there's anything that if we know that war's going to prolong or not. Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Gorilla, Pat McAfee says, the way things are going, I truly believe, in my mind, I truly believe that LA Knight and Maxwell Jacob Friedman are going to have the war of the 100-year. Well, that need be right behind the war between The Rock and Gojira. Oh yeah, Booker T said, speaking of that, do we know The Rock is going to get even on Gojira and going to end that war between both of them? Because I truly think The Rock would be the good one to win. Would you stop, Booker T? At the end of the day, The Rock isn't the good one that's going to win that war. It's going to be Gojira. He's going to be the one who wins that war, if it prolongs here today or not. You know. Well, here comes Cody Rhodes now. The Vinlander Nightmare coming to the ring now. He won the Kingly Thunder, Gorilla Monsoon says, and now we're going to get to hear from him. Yeah, and we hit the ring and knocks him over by mistake. And up. Alright. I know that it didn't play out that same way like it played out in WWE with Roman Reigns winning their Kingly Thunder for the 2th time. But I won the Kingly Thunder. And that means me and you, Drew McIntyre, we're going to have to meet. And that means that sooner or later, our paths, our ways will round. And I will win back the TWF heavyweight winnings for the 3th time. That will happen. At the end of the day, that will happen. And you are still that same creep you've always been, sadly. And I will get it back, one way or the other. Well, here comes Gojira. Cody, you know I've been friends with you for years. Well, the truth was, Nibi, alright? But I've been here, Nibi, longer than anyone else. Yeah, hell, I've been in a toy wrestling gathering since 9 between 100 and 98 YL, which for me is a long time. And I'm not going to take anything away from you, Cody Rhodes, because at the end of the day, I truly think that you got what it takes. But now I want to know if you truly got what it takes to beat me. Well, let's put it this way, Gojira. I don't know if I truly got what it takes to beat you or not. I think I do. Alright? So, if we're going to have that match, then we're going to have to do it the right way, Well, here comes Theodore Long coming to the ring now. Alright, Cody Rhodes. Alright, Gojira. I see you two want to have a fight here today on NXT. So, here today on NXT, it's going to be Gojira, King of the Fiends, taking on Cody Rhodes. Well, Gorilla Monsoon says, we heard from the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Theodore Long, who will go down in yesteryear. Oh, come on. Fuck. Stand up! Stand up! Come on! Will go down in yesteryear as being the longest, as being the only man who has been the main wicker of SmackDown for, a very long time. I mean, 2004 YL till about 2007 YL is a long time. And 2009 YL to 2012 YL is a long time too, Gorilla Monsoon says. Ding ding ding, yeah, you got that right, Pat McAfee says. Theodore Long was the only man to be the main wicker of SmackDown 2 times. I mean, Vic Guerrero was 2 times, but on likeness is he held it longer. Vicky Guerrero, hair body slam. Somehow Cody Rhodes just body slammed Gajora, Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, I wouldn't think you could do that, Pat McAfee says. I truly didn't think Cody Rhodes would get get the upper hand on Gajora, but he did. Oh, well, knowing Godzilla or Gajora, what you want to call him, Booker T said. Everybody likes to say he's a king of the fiends, a Kaiser of the fiends, and no one should have to worry about him. But Cody Rhodes seems to worry. Godzilla picked up Cody Rhodes and body slammed him. Like I was saying, Booker T says, we all know Cody Rhodes can be beat. He likes to think he's unbeatable, unstoppable, unyieldable, but we know that's not true. Gajora, he's as bad too, because he goes around behaving as if he's unbeatable and unstoppable as well. He does not. They do not. Would you stop, Booker T? Godzilla and Cody Rhodes are grounded. They think high themselves, but not too high themselves. Oh, the Gajora Stunner, Gorilla Monsoon says. We all know that Godzilla's been friends with Steve Austin, or some might know him as Stone Cold Steve Austin, during his first run in WWE, between 195 YL till 2004 YL, and 2025 YL when he came back as a spokesman. Will this be it, Gorilla Monsoon said. I think it's going to take more than that, Pat McAfee, to pull him away. 1, 2 in the kick out. Well, right now, Gajora didn't understand why he couldn't put Cody Rhodes away, Gorilla Monsoon says. And here it comes. He didn't do it again. This time, Cody Rhodes got out of it, Gorilla Monsoon said. Catastrophe kick. Cody Cutter. Brown Street. This match is over. 1, 2. Oh, here we go. 1. Like this. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes has beat Godzilla. Has beat Godzilla or Gajora here today on NXT, Gorilla Monsoon says. And Godzilla does not have anything to feel guilty about. Anything to feel ashamed of, because he did have a good match with Cody Rhodes. Well, yes, you got that right, Gorilla Monsoon, Pat McAfee says. Cody Rhodes put in the time. He put in the work. So at the end of the day, he doesn't have anything to feel ashamed of or guilty of. Yeah, he didn't win the match, Booker T says. So he does got that to be guilty or ashamed of. Would you stop? He does not. Would you stop, Booker T? Alright, take it away now. Tony Schiavone, stand up. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Cody Rhodes here today on NXT. Alright. Shit. Alright. Shit! Come on. Stand up. Alright, Cody Rhodes. We saw you in the ring having your match with Godzilla or Godzilla, the King of the Fiends, which some folks would say you were dealing with the unstoppable, unbeatable, and unyieldable force. Might. Well, first off, Tony Schiavone, you're right. I was in a ring with Godzilla, King of the Kaiser the Fiends, or King of the Fiends. And yes, a lot of folks do say he's unstoppable and unbeatable and unyieldable. That's true. But I know that no man or woman is truly unbeatable and unstoppable and unyieldable, unless you're talking about Jesus, though. Anyway, I know that Drew McIntyre, he's watching. He saw my war with Godzilla or Godzilla, and he knows I'm coming for him. Yes, I'm quite aware that Drew McIntyre does know that you're coming for him. You did win a King of Leaf Thunder, last month, so he is kind of aware of that, sadly. But what are you going to do when you meet Drew McIntyre? When I fight Drew McIntyre, Tony Schiavone, I'm going to bring all the might and all the skills of the Runnels kin on him. My father, my half-brother, and me. I'm going to bring that might. And then when I'm done, you're going to be seeing me as a three-time TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, that's my talk with Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander Nightmare. Back to you, Gorilla back to you. Shit! He can't fit in there anymore. There we go. Alright, that's my talk with Cody Rhodes. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Tony Schiavone, for talking with Cody Rhodes here today on NXT. And that's all the time we got here for NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, with Pat McAfee and Booker T. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite, or Might.